Hey there, sweetness. How goes it? I do hope that it goes well. Welcome in, homies. Please do the tribe a favor. Make sure you hit that like button on your way into the video. One big stoner, excuse me for any and all coughs. I do apologize if you can hear the fan in the background and it bothers you. I can feel the heat and that bothers me. I feel like for this video, this painting session, this vibe out, I may watch a reading in the background instead of music. Soul Portal Oracle has a new reading out as of yesterday. I'm going to click on that and see how I feel about it. Or how I feel about having it as the background anyhow. That would be Kelte, Voice of the Soul, I do believe. I'm not like associated with her readings or anything. Please don't think I'm trying to steal her work. I just like to listen to her as I work. So I hope you do as well. If y'all can hear. After the ad.
Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. I'm grateful for your presence and your support. Love you guys. If you're new here, my name is Kelte. This is Soul Portal Oracle. This will be another general reading on the collective soul. Take what resonates and leave the rest. If you want to book a personal reading with me or any of my other services, you can contact me at my email in the description box below or check out my website. Without further ado, the soul portal is open. Spirit, please allow me to channel with the viewer needs to hear for their highest good and healing. And so it is. Sorry. Spirit, what's going on? What is going on?
Cheers,
with
dears.
Soul, Spirit? What is going on, Spirit? Crucible of Rebirth. Crucible of Rebirth. I just heard at the bottom of a pit. You could have felt like you're falling out from the bottom of a pit. Crucible, the bottom of the crucible. You started from the bottom, now we're here. Even if you're at a really low point right now, it is leading to a rebirth. Maybe something has just left your life. I just heard singed. Singed. You could have felt like you got burned by something. The river mounts. Bringer of flow, release, and grief. Crucible of rebirth. You could be really sitting with your sadness. Sunless meadow, beauty and shadow. Really sitting with.
I haven't painted the sun yet.
Pouring water into cupped hands. Pouring water. Sunless meadow. It's like you can't see that you're in a meadow, or that you can't see the beauty in something right now. Or maybe you're starting to see the beauty in something. Rebirth. We've got rebirth twice here, guys. Rebirth. Crucible of rebirth. Map. You're trying to find your way out of something. Or maybe you've been trying to find your way out of something. Sunless meadow, you feel like you're stuck in something. You feel like you're stuck in something that you used to think was beautiful, or that you used to love, that something. Map. You're trying to find your way out of something, or maybe for a while you felt like you were lost, but now you're realizing where on the map you are. But there is, it's like X marks the spot, like you are going somewhere. X marks the spot. I'm seeing like a cement slab for some reason, and a fence. X marks the spot. A map. Trying to find your way back to a part of yourself, or you're slowly finding your way back. Alchemical fire. You're slowly finding your way back after a huge transformation. It's like this huge transformation happened. You've been finally releasing something, or you're in the process of releasing something huge, or kind of getting a grasp on where you've been and why you had to be there, why you had to go somewhere. You're finally like, okay, whoa, okay, this is where I ended up on the map. It's like you found the map and you're like, this is why. Maybe it's like you found some sort of modality or a map, like you're kind of tracking something, or like astrology, like maybe you're checking out your placements and you're realizing where you've been and why you had to be there and where you're now headed and why it all makes sense. Maybe something's all making sense now. Something could all be making sense now. Maybe you're realizing that something did have to break down in order for you to rebuild it, or in order for you to have a rebirth or something like that.
Making had
Initiator.
to be.
Initiator. You've initiated something in your life. I'm hearing whether you like it or not, or maybe something has come into your life and it acted like an initiation or initiator. It's like one thing led to another. Phoenix. Like, guys, how many rebirth cards do we need? Phoenix. Once again, you've risen from the fire. You've risen from the ashes like the phoenix. I feel like you've done this so many times at this point. It's just like, yeah. It's just like, yeah. Laughter in the fog. That's funny. Laughter in the fog. You have to laugh about something, or you've had to learn how to see something in a different light, to not break down about it, to not get lost. Laughter in the fog. It's like you're still trying to, it's like you've got this map, but you're still in the fog. You're still searching for something, but at this point, why do I feel like there's some sort of trust it's like you surrender to the trust that, okay, so like there is fog surrounding me. I don't necessarily know where I'm going, but I've got this map, and this map is telling me to go in this direction, even though I can't see what's coming next. I can't see what is going to happen next, or if I'm even going in the right direction. It doesn't look like I am, because all I see is fog. But you're kind of learning how to find happiness even when you're happiness, or how to work through things even when it's difficult, or laughter in the fog. And here, reading complete or from a different deck. Okay, so we got Cage and Serpent. I feel like these two belong together, and then I have to get another deck of cards here. But for this deck, I guess it's done for this deck, so Cage and Serpent. You're finding your way out of the cage, or I really feel like it's almost like there's a serpent in a cage. Why do I feel like it's like I'm getting this thing where it's like you tricked the serpent to stay in the cage that you used to be in, and now the serpent's in the cage and you're out of the cage. You know what I mean? It's like you're looking back into this cage and there's something in there. This thing that taunted you, something that taunted you is now, it's like you're seeing something that's still in a cage and now you're on the outside of it.
Never sue the other driver after a car accident. There's a better way to get paid a way bigger check without having to go to court or pay.
Whereas you used to be taunted in that same cage. But I don't think that you're taunting. I think you're just witnessing. I feel like it's like this thing where you're witnessing something or someone that's still in a cage, and there's no need to taunt it. I don't even think that you're the type of person to taunt. Now all of a sudden there's a fly in my apartment, which there wasn't a fly in this apartment before, but now I guess there is one there. It's like there is this energy that's kind of still there. Like there's an energy that you've been, okay, so it's like a sword fight. You've been having this sword fight with someone. It's like you're battling someone's ego, or you're seeing this thing that you used to wrestle with within yourself, and it's coming at you through other people who are still wrestling within that same thing within themselves, but because you've kind of figured something out within yourself, you feel like you don't even have to allow yourself to be affected in the same way as you used to. It's like you're seeing where someone else is in a cage. It's like something can't get to you because it's something can't get to you because you see that someone is in a cage. If that makes sense. It's like something can't get to you in the same way because you're now seeing how it's the fact that someone else is in a cage, whereas you stepped out of it. You stepped out of it. Laughter in the fog. Laughter in the face of this serpent that used to. Laughter in the face of this energy that used to get you all entangled and entwined within it. You're now this phoenix. It's like there's a part of you that feels untouchable by the same energy. You're noticing where that energy is within yourself and how it used to trip you up. But now that you've noticed it, it doesn't have the same power to trip you up as it did before. And so you're seeing how there's that same energy within another person, but it's like that person or those people are still within the cage of that same energy that you released yourself from. It's not that it's almost like there's this peace or something where it's like, yeah, that energy is within me. It's within other people. It used to haunt me, but it doesn't haunt me anymore because I made friends with it or something like that. And I decided to open the door of my own cage, and I decided to step out of it. And it's almost like this energy. It's like this energy within this cage is like lashing out at you from within this cage, and it can't get at you. Because somehow you stepped out of that cage with what protecting you from it.
It took too much, I guess.
You're not stuck in something with someone else anymore, or something anymore. You're not stuck anymore because you've made peace with the fact that it's just there. Because it's a part of everything that is. It's a part of the one soul. It's just something to be aware of. It's not something to keep on dueling. Like you have to keep on dueling this within yourself, like fighting it, like having this sword fight, like this constant sword fight. Maybe somebody wants to have this fight with you, or it's like someone's baiting you. You feel like something is baiting you. It's like you feel like the serpent in a cage is baiting you, and you're just like, I'm on the outside of it. I don't even need to duel with you anymore. But you notice how that energy still tries to get you to pay attention to it, or to pity it, to give into it. But you don't have to give into something. There's something that you don't have to give into, even within yourself. And I feel like guilt is what's coming to mind. Guilt is what's coming to mind. What is this serpent in this cage, Spirit? What is the shadow or this visionary? Capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others. Willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. And then shadow. Selling insights to the highest bidder. Compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. I feel like maybe it's like this thing where you kept this vision of like even yourself of who you wanted to be smaller so that other people wouldn't lash out at you. But it's almost like you're noticing this thing where other people, there's something of like something came after you. It's like you felt like someone or something came after you when you started to shine. But it's like something where it's like you see that it's a reflection of a part of yourself that came after yourself, that was programmed by someone else who was threatened by you all along because of their own unhealed trauma, because of where they were not happy with themselves.
Kind of going for
And
that
it's this thing where you've
Aurora
noticed this
Borealis
in other
thing, but
people, or you've been attracted to certain people, or people come into your life
from the bees.
kind of have that same energy that someone who was very influential to you when you were younger, or someone who you used to be in a relationship with even who, it's like this guilt where you kind of felt like you had to keep yourself small so that you could be loved by people, so that you could be seen by people. But it's like because they actually saw what you were capable of or who you were, and it made them feel a certain way about themselves. It's like this thing where it's like you were seen, but you just didn't like the treatment that you were getting for the fact that you were seen for who you were, or something like that. For the fact that you had this vision, that you are able to see things differently. You're able to see something differently now. Your vision is very clear. This phoenix fire that you've been purifying yourself within, or that it's like you were forced to be purified. It's like, I'm seeing like you dig your heels in the ground, but you were led there anyway. You were led somewhere anyway. Even when you were digging your heels in the ground, something happened anyways, and it brought you to your knees. Something brought you to your knees. Maybe even this capacity to see what is not yet conceivable to other people, maybe because they don't want to conceive within themselves what they've been to you or to other people, or that you're seeing something ahead of your time, that you saw even something for yourself that other people didn't even consider for themselves. There's almost something of someone be happy for you in the way that you feel. It's like you're seeing where someone can't truly be happy for you, or sit with you in a moment of triumph. But it's just because of their own insecurities. And so you're not holding out against this person, or you're learning to just allow that to be what it is, that you never needed it because you've given something to yourself. You've given something to yourself. A lot of my friends told me that I wasn't going to be able to do it. You don't need to start out with a teenager because they've had all these things that they've gone through.
You don't know what outcome's going to happen.
There are many times I thought, I can't do this.
Could we give him the things that he needed to be a successful adult? You sometimes second guess yourself.
Especially teenagers. What parent isn't worried about, what am I not doing right? What am I not doing enough?
That's my son.
My dad showcased a sense of love that I never had before, and it was something that I needed.
I had a rough time, but I saw that even though the way I was acting, they didn't push me away.
My mom, she just gave me that type of structure and motherly love that I always had needed. Like, no matter what you do, we're gonna love you.
Just knowing that there's just that other person that cares and loves me out there, it feels great.
I knew I learned to be loved by him because of how he taught me to be the person I am today.
Also, something about obsidian. Maybe somebody has an obsidian ring, or like just an obsidian crystal or stone.
I'm going to take a break.
I'm pretty
Last
sure
night. I love this
obsidian
guy.
is
I love you guys.
protective.
Thank you for reading your ideas. Until we speak again.